My mango and coconut whip, I'm going to make a mango salsa coated in a lovely star anise syrup. So first thing I need to do is get a basic sugar syrup going on. I need about half a cup of sugar in a small pot, so just roughly measure that out. And then moisten it with around about a quarter of a cup of water. Turn that onto a low heat, swirl it around, and as it starts to heat up, that sugar itself will start to dissolve. And I think the key when you're making a syrup is not to get in there with utensils and start stirring it, because the spoon tends to promote the sugar crystallising, and then you don't get a clear syrup, it goes cloudy, and that's not what I'm after. And what I've got here is I've got some little star anise, and if you smell it, it smells like aniseed, and it's just a beautiful flavour that I really associate with Chinese food, so I think it's a nice idea to spike our syrup with these. I'm going to use 3. What I'm looking for is that syrup to start coming to a simmer and some nice even bubbles around the surface. I'm not looking for any colour, but I am looking for it just to start thickening up a little bit so that it'll coat my mango nicely. And what you can do if it starts getting stuck to the side is just use a little pastry brush dipped in a little bit of water. Go around the sides of your pot. That's the way to ease it around. It's starting to thicken up a little bit, and I think that's the right consistency, so I can turn that off and let it cool down, and I can chop my mango and then throw that over it. The good thing about a salsa is with all these little bits of fruit, it'll really absorb the flavour of that syrup. Some lovely little cubes there. All right, I'll just get this in a little bowl, and I can get that syrup would have cooled down a little bit by now, which is fantastic because I don't want cooked mango, that's for sure. Grab your syrup and then just drizzle that over your mangoes, but hold back the star anise because really you don't want a mouthful of that. It's threatening to spill in there. Oh, that looks good. And make sure that you give that a really lovely stir and just get all of those pieces of mango completely covered in that flavoured syrup. Let's have a look at those puddings. Great. Those have chilled down nicely and firmed up so I can top them with my salsa. Gently spoon these over in a nice even layer. Look how pretty they look. I love them. Spoon them in there. And these don't need anything else. They can be served just like this. Let's have a little taste. Oh, the texture is absolutely beautiful. It's really smooth and creamy like a mousse, and it's got that lovely fresh fruit flavour on top with the syrup spiked with star anise. It's fantastic.